So we acquired a new lease, and what our goal is twofold. One is we want to try to manage it a little bit and grow big deer, right? But we want to make it more huntable than what it was in the past. The guy in the past had just a couple box blinds, right? And I'm not saying they weren't in good spots, because they were, but just walking it quickly, we identified several other really good spots that had absolutely no stands in it whatsoever. So what's your next move, right? You got to figure out how to get from point A to point B easily. There was no easily here. It's all full of berry brush, briars, thick cover. You know, how do we process this? You know, once we walked it, we realized we just needed some quick little furrow goods, you know, through from one brush, you know, to the other side. And we quickly created those just so that we could hunt it a little bit in the fall. Whenever you have a new place, one of the most important things is really get to know your neighbors, what their goals are. You know, it's going to take us a while to figure it out, but we've already met a couple of them. Both are great individuals. They're trying to manage it. They're letting some whitetails go, which is exactly the type of neighbors that we want. I want to feed that a little bit more. We're going to give them the intel that we have of the bucks, and they're going to share photos back with us. And what that does is it literally gives you a better view of what your property is doing. Are you holding those big deer? Or are they traveling through multiple properties, right? If they don't have pictures of a deer, you know, it's probably a deer that's going to be living on ours. If we all have pictures, it's one of those transient deer that's using it as a travel corridor. So you want to identify your bucks and try to figure out which bucks are staying on your properties, because those are the ones you definitely want to let go all the time, because you can leave them on your property to grow year after year and get a big deer out of that. So once you know kind of what your neighbors' aspects are, what their aspirations are, you know, what type of managers do they want to be, we just were blessed so far. Every one of our neighbors is trying to grow a big deer, and that's our goal as well. With that being said, collaboration is important, because you want that good relationship, and that's how you're going to build a healthier deer herd amongst yourselves.
Deer and Deer Hunting Properties is brought to you by Spy Point Trail Cameras.